Alright, so now that we're starting, alright, so the story I'm about to tell is one of the worst experiences of my life. I hate this experience, it makes me cringe every time I think about it. The people that are involved in this story, I don't talk to them at all these days. There's only one person there that was actually fun to hang out with. But it was just a random person that I kind of don't talk to anymore, so, alright, that's besides the point. So I was walking home from school. This was around like 3 p.m. or around that. I was just walking home. I got home. My mom was there cooking. And I was like, "Oh, hi, mom." And then she told me my cousin wanted to talk to me. I was like, "Which cousin?" She was my. Let's call her Naya, I guess. I don't know. So Naya told me that her quinceañera, her 15th birthday, is coming up, and they're gonna do a big thing where they're gonna have a party. There's gonna be people dancing and stuff like that. And she wanted me to dance, and usually normal Christian would say no. But since I want to be a nice person, I said yeah. That was one of the biggest regrets I had this year. 2019, I have no regrets besides saying yes to that. So, yeah, what basically happened, like when she told me that, what made me cry was, well, she told me that, we're gonna practice every weekend for the next 1 or 2 months, and, you know, me and my cousin, every weekend, or around that time, we were gonna hang out, go to Six Flags, go to Knott's Berry Farm. So yeah, I told him that we're not gonna do that for a while, for at least 2 months. Yeah, so that was kind of boring. Not hanging out with my cousins. So basically, what happened was, it was kind of boring for like the week, cause I told my cousin we're not gonna be able to hang out that week, cause you know I had a dance practice. I didn't want to do it. I regretted it every second of that entire week. So what happened was that exact Sunday. I mean, I think it was a Saturday actually. I went over there to go practice. I did not. Those people, they were cool, but they're not the type of people I hang out with. They're not. Me and all those people had nothing in common. The only thing we had in common, I think, was we were dancing for my cousin Naya. That's it. And so there was this one kid. I yeah, nobody likes him. He's a dickhead. But okay, let's ignore him. Alright. Alright, so the reason why this is the worst experience of my life, the first day, it went kind of smooth. I thought that all the days were gonna go like this, that I didn't have to talk to anybody, that I didn't want to talk to, and I just had to, you know, be on my own. Most of the day I was just hanging out texting my friends, playing game pigeon, where basically we were playing pool, and the teacher came and he said, "Get ready to do your stances. We're gonna dance." And I was like, I don't know what to do. So and also the worst part is my partner David came. Let's call her Jolin. No, I don't know what is it. Let's call her not showing up. Alright. No, so not showing up. She didn't show up. I think she only showed up like 2 times. Yeah, she was supposed to be my partner. She was so. Look, there was a part in the dance where you had to carry your partner, and let's say my scrawny kid, I'm a scrawny kid. I was the youngest there. I was 12, while everybody else was over like 14. So I was not gonna be able to carry this girl, and plus she was way taller and she's way heavier than I was. So no, I could not carry this girl. So thank God she stopped being my partner. And I don't think I ever even danced with her. So I had to dance with this one girl. I didn't know her. I forgot her name. I think it was Emily. Let's call her Emily, because her name is kind of like that. And that was my partner for the first day for like 1 hour. Then I swapped to the worst person I know. She has this mood that I don't like. But the first day me and her were quiet. she was kind of talkative, and I was just responding like a yes or no, stuff like that. And basically, my hands were sweaty. That was the most embarrassing part. For the first 3 days, my hands were so sweaty because I was so embarrassed that I was just sweating. And she looked at me when she first touched my hand because I had to touch her hand to dance with her. And she looked at me. She was like, "Oh no," and I was like, "I'm sorry." So every time I touched her hand, she had to clean her her hands with her pads because they were that sweaty. So yeah, that's how it was for the first. Oh yeah, the ride home was kind of cringy too. So she told me you have to get to know me, quote unquote, and they started calling me innocent boy because I don't do anything bad. I guess that's what they were saying. And so the worst part was that I think around the second week, me and her started getting. I started getting to know all those people. I started talking to them. It was kind of fun. Alright, so basically, I wasn't sweating anymore, and I actually started talking to them. They got to know my real personality. I was the fun, charming person you all know. So basically, the worst part is, they're not the type of people that I hang out with, like I said, and, I figured out something, they offered me cookies. Let's call it no. They offered me to do something that I didn't want to do, so I refused, and they called me you know something that people say when you when you refuse to do something like that. So I didn't care. I still refused it, but they kept doing it. They kept alright. They kept smoking. Alright. I didn't want to smoke with them because I feel like I was too young to smoke, and I didn't want to do. I did for the entire life. My parents told me don't ever smoke, and I promised them I wouldn't smoke. So I just wanted to keep a promise that I kept to my mom and dad. That's something that most people would agree on, and I don't care if people call me a pussy or something like that because I didn't decide to smoke, but I didn't care. For me, I wasn't gonna do stuff like that. And for the after that, that was kind of awkward. I got to know this girl's Instagram. Me and her barely even talked. So yeah, I think she blocked me. I don't care. Uh, so what happened was we had to go to the beach to take some pictures for the the video that they show at 15 to show their memories and stuff like that. I had to piggyback ride this girl. She was a stick, to be honest. But I am a stick too, so. And she was like, like almost double the age of me. So yeah, I had to carry this girl, and it was the worst. I think my arm almost got dislocated for the next like month or so or two. And my arm hurt like hell. It was so painful. If I moved it up, I think my arm got strained. And I did not, and that was not fun. Yeah. Oh, I got a comment. That's cool. But I'll check what that is right now. But so what happened was after that, it was getting worse because there was this one kid. He was a dickhead. His name was Charlie. I don't care. He was just a dickhead. When we went to the beach, this kid tried to drop me and try to throw me on the floor, and I was just protecting myself. I dropped him back, but I don't like fighting people, so I guess sometimes I was basically doing that. I was letting him basically drop me, and I guess I got mad and I dropped him back. But then, you know what his friend did because I dropped him? They threw me in the freaking water, and my shoes got ruined, and my pants got ruined, and I can't wear those shoes because they got all soaked and they're all moisty, and I can't use them anymore. I got really mad. They were my best shoes I had. They were my favorite too, so that got ruined. That was another reason why this is the worst experience of my life. And they're not the type of people I hang out with. Like I said a million times, they smoke weed. I didn't want to do that, but they kept calling me a pussy. They, I had to dance with this one girl that also smoked, and she had a bitchy mood. And it wasn't fun at all. At the end, by the last day, I'm pretty sure they all hated me, and I didn't care. I just kept to myself. There's this one kid. He was kind of cool. Me and him just talked a lot. But I don't talk to him anymore. I don't talk to anybody from that experience anymore. After all of that was over, I just gave up. I talked to the girl that I had to dance with once in a while, but she blocked me for some reason. She called me annoying just because I said to stop following my cousins because they're making fun of me. I was like, can you stop following them? And she was like, you're annoying, and she blocked me. And I was like, oh, okay. And I never talked to her or anybody from there ever again. So yeah, that was one of the worst experiences of my life.